Ball League as we join you from Northwest Stadium, just outside Washington, D.C. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here, as it'll be the Baltimore Ravens taking on their Beltway rivals, the Washington Commanders. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go in our nation's capital. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
They'll send Reed in motion left. Jackson first play going to throw. Quick throw knocked away and incomplete. So, Charles, this defense, they definitely know that they've got their hands full here going up against a group that has won 7 straight. What's the key for them in this ball game?
Well, we asked their defensive coordinator that very question, and the response was, we have the mindset that they actually have to react to us, not the other way around. So it sounds to me like the plan is to do the attacking and not wait to see what they present to them.
Here's 2nd and 10. Jackson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. There he goes, right side. And all the way in for the Ravens touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Ravens need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead. Tyler Loop now for the extra point. And the Ravens lead at 7-0.
Makes the score Ravens 7, Commanders nothing. Tyler Loop to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. From the gun, Murray. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down.
At the 37-yard line.
Coach. Watch the Jim. Hot. Hey, Larry.
Now Murray off play action. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Willie Gay getting in there and picking up the sack.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 34-yard line.
So following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13.
Coach. Hey,
They'll run here with a rookie. And able to use his blockers to get this up over the 40. It's a 7-yard pickup. They'll be looking now to 3rd and 6. Well, this defense for the Ravens, they played really well in that win last week against Miami.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Murray going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tuck rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. We'll call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Making the stop there, Danielle Hunter. You talk about this Washington defense. Against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. He'll dump that one off to Mitchell. Just a gain of a couple there. 3rd and 7 now.
Brandon, you know, this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Here's Jackson. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. Here's Stout to punt as he boots this one away. It's taken to the 26. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Throwing left side, it's complete. A good pickup there, 21 yards.
Yeah, that's a nice pickup there, especially when it comes on the heels of a 3-and-out the first time you have the ball. They were determined to not have that happen again, and that's a nice throw for their first down of the game.
That's one.
To throw is Murray. Got a man and he hits him in stride. No gain on the play. And it'll be 2nd down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he's going to be down close to a first down at the Ravens 41. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though. Here's Murray. Now they go screen. It's complete. Past the 20. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line. Well, forget the run on 3rd and 1. They shock the D and rip off a pretty big play.
Sure.
Murray now. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. 7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 10-yard line.
Hey, Ace. Hey, over. Let's go. Easy. Hey, easy. Quiver. Omaha.
Murray now to throw. Now he's going to, and he's in. Touchdown, Commanders. Kyler Murray, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Commanders are an extra point away from drawing level.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. 7-7, our score after 1. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they've got it as we resume action. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Jackson now. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
2nd and 10. From the gun again to Mitchell. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Middle. Yo.
From midfield now, here's Jackson. And he will not be able to hang on through the... Contact, it's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. Now a 2nd and 10.
Hey. Bush. Hey, shit. Hey, Ace. 2.
Play fake. Murray. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. He'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Now Charles dealing with a 3rd and long. They'll have to try to go back to the air again, and this time avoid the sack.
Certainly hard to try to establish momentum when all you're doing is going backwards, not protecting the passer, and he gets dumped on his backside.
3rd and 20.
Whoa. What you got? Whoa.
Here's Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Hardman on the return. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 46-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy? And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
2nd down and 4.
It's hot. 180. It's hot. No, we changed it. Report.
To throw is Jackson. Going for Bateman. He's got him on the out route. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Jackson to Bateman there for the Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Don't worry. It's hot. 180. Hey, Ozzy, Ozzy. Sit up. Sit up.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
We always talk about, we always look for guys with fresh legs down the stretch of a long NFL season. Well, in Week 16, he was the AFC Player of the Week, and it looks like he's going to be strong for Week 17 as well.
Here now, 2nd and 4. Draw play, this is right. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Another 6-yard carry, same as last play. First down.
But they really needed to get something going, didn't they? They had punted on the last 2 possessions. The running game starting to come to the front for them, providing a nice pickup there to keep this drive going.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
We change it.
From the gun, it's Jackson. He finds his man complete. It's Zimmerman. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left. They'll give this to Wright, running right. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up 1st and goal.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Play action. It's Jackson. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Oh, yes, this is what the good ones do. He used his legs to buy a little bit more time rolling to his left, and at one point, he flipped the switch from passer to runner, and he got a pretty good gain out of it.
Go. Go ahead. Sit up.
Wright is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. The Commanders going to use the second of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. In motion left, Hardman. 3rd and goal, Jackson. To the right side and intercepted. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
Hey, Larry! What you got? Hey, alert, boss! Hey,
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Shotgun now from Murray. He's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. A first down there on a pickup of 25.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Now Murray. And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
Quarterbacking 101. Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Now with 5 seconds left, not really enough time to run another play and then stop it, so on comes the field goal unit. And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. So on second down, the field goal unit is on here as they try to get 3 before half. It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash. And this one is right through. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So barring a touchback, this likely the final act of the half as the kick is away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Washington.
And talk about taking words and bringing them to life. At halftime, I will guarantee you in their locker room, they talked about pressing the kicking game because you can get an advantage if you do it right, and they just did.
Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Commanders 17, Ravens 7.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
Now Jackson. He'll get that to his tight end, Theo Johnson. So 8 yards on the completion there. And they'll be left with second and a couple.
Second and 2 at the 39-yard line.
Now it's Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first.
He certainly isn't looking at the scoreboard out there because, to me, all he's concerned about is analyzing the field and making most of the time left in this game. Deficit's still there, but he's starting to hit them with some big plays.
Ready.
First down, here's Mitchell. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
Report. No, we changed it.
Jackson. That one almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Jackson going to throw quickly here, complete.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Six plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Here's Mitchell. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 7 might change the thought process here as they have some options on 4th and goal. Defense keeps him out of the end zone there. Now, will they go for it? And if so, can they do it one more time?
Yeah, I just don't know if it's worth it going for it because what we've seen from the defense so far, every gap is taken care of. Everyone is sound in their coverage. No one is breaking free, and those ball carriers are getting tagged. If I were them, I'd think very hard about just taking 3 points and taking their dignity and moving on.
And the ball's at the 2, spotted at the 2, so a pretty good chunk to go. They'll run for it. Here's Wright. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Baltimore. Jalen Wright with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Luke now for the extra point. And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game.
Commanders 17, Ravens 14.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
To throw, it's Murray. first shot in there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Omaha. Hey. 4-2-2.
Throwing now is Murray. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10.
Hey, report. Hey. Sit up.
After the interception, here's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter, just a 3-point game, 2nd and 10.
Hey, middle. Sit up.
Jackson from the shotgun. That's complete to his receiver, Bateman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Third and 3. There's a short one caught by Johnson. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the 1st down.
Again, it's Johnson. And out of bounds right around the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They run over center with Mitchell. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on 3rd down.
I have to think a major focus of the halftime meetings had to be figuring out how to create space for the running game to get operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the 1st level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the 2nd level.
They'll try and pick it up with Mitchell. And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the 1st.
I don't know about you, but that almost felt like old-time football there. 3rd and 2 is not necessarily just a running down anymore. A lot of times they want to throw the ball. They went back to the roots and powered forward and got the 1st down.
Want to quit,
From
ready?
the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
180. Go ahead. That's the line. That's the ball. That's the ball. 180. Finish it up. 180. Finish it. Finish it.
Now it's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And here he'll get it down to the 7. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop, but when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle, and he does so and picks up positive yardage.
180. Too hot. 180. Finish it.
Give running right is Mitchell. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Play number 9 set to come here on the drive on 3rd and 2. Another run with Mitchell. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th.
So both teams trade touchdowns in the 3rd as we're through 3 quarters of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
180. Finish it up.
And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the 1st down as he's tackled at the 2. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
DC,
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal.
Shut up.
Mitchell is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Nothing at all on that one. It'll be 2nd down.
I don't know about you, Brandon, but I often think to myself, in these situations, I want a back who can create his own space, who can break tackles, and in a sense, become his own blocker. We don't have that guy in the game right now.
2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
180. Shut up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, 3rd and goal.
What? 180. Finish it.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
Shut up.
This time Jackson will throw it. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick is indeed good. And in the 4th quarter, this game is tied. I tell you, the life of a kicker. He has not been called on the entire game. He's over there by the net, but they send him out here in the fourth quarter and say, hey, go tie the game, will you? And guess what? He comes through.
I just don't know how they do it. I really don't. These cats are a different breed from you and me. That's a pressure kick, but that one was never in doubt.
Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Well, so much for the worry about how they would be after losing their lead. What a big-time return to seize the momentum back.
Oh, shit! Oh, that's one. Come back, come back. Hey. Hey, Larry!
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Looking left side, and it's complete. A good pickup there at 22.
And partner, in a tie game in the fourth quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars, and he came through with a nice catch right there.
Oh, Big Ace! Oh, oh, hey, Ace, Ace! Oh, move. Deuce. Bunch.
Hands it off out of the gun. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Omaha.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
2-2.
Murray looking to change the play here.
Come on. Big Ace open. Let's go.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. And a quick throw here that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
2-2. Shit. Hey, shit.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our fourth quarter tie. And his kick is good. And with that, they take the lead here, 20-17. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Here's Mecole Hardman. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this fourth quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game.
Hey, middle. Go. 13.
Jackson. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Here's Jackson. Screen play setting it up for Mitchell. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
I thought that wasn't a bad time to call the screen. I thought late game, down on the scoreboard, had to figure they were expecting a pass downfield.
Yeah, so the edge rushers, they're coming. That could have hit big. You're right. Good recognition defensively to snuff that one out. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Ravens use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th. On his loop for the extra point. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Makes the score Ravens 24, Commanders 20. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Loop back out to kick this one away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Murray. He finds his man complete. That's Hayes. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Murray now to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That has sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark really start to finish.
Yeah, it makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is he just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A big play looming on third down.
Move. Hey, Larry. Omaha. Coach.
Now Murray. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Jamel Dean. And the Ravens have just about sewn up this football game.
36-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15.
No, we changed.
A shotgun handoff to Mitchell. Found a little room there as he's up to about the 37. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now 3rd and 9. Now Jackson. They'll run the screen with Mitchell. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The Ravens send their punter out now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Now this is going to work out well, as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Omaha.
Murray to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's out right at the 25. And he did exactly what they needed him to do, Charles. Got out of bounds. They have no timeouts.
And they knew that before the play even began. Still executed it. How many times have we seen it happen where you know it, yet a guy's still looking for a timeout or trying to stay in bounds? He got it done.
Come back. Deuce. Shift. That's 1. 2, 1.
To throw is Murray. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. Final minute. No timeouts at their disposal. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Back to throw. Murray. Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Well, how about keeping your head about you in this situation? No more timeouts. Finds a way to get out of bounds. Now they can breathe a little bit as they contemplate what to do on the next down.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Hey. 1. Easy. Hey. Buzz.
He'll look to throw. That's to Lane. He's got it outright. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and we watched them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Hey. Omaha, 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 Omaha. Omaha, 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 Omaha. 1-1. Green, green, green.
They'll look to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Lane.
Complete to Jalen Lane. Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
Oh, who you got? Big Ace, 2-2. Hey. 2-2.
Back to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hayes.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
Here now, 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Big Ace, big 2-2.
He's back to throw. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
1-1.
But this offense cannot stop the clock now. No timeouts remaining as they come up here first down.
2-2. Move. Hey, Ace, big Ace.
Back to throw. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it, maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
Ball at the 18-yard line. Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey. Bunch. Shit. Empty.
Shotgun now from Murray. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Extra point right down the middle. And it would appear, barring some late heroics, they're going to get out of here with a come-from-behind victory.
Ravens 24.
Washington kick team back out there now as they will send this one away. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return. Here's first down.
No, we changed it. Ready, shot. Hey.
One last shot for Jackson. And it's incomplete. So their final drive